Hello everybody. Welcome to my autumn inspiration vlog today. The purpose of today's vlog is to get inspired for fall, and it's to brainstorm some ideas that I want to do to embrace the season. And I like to just make intentional time to plan out the things that I want to do and the things I want to accomplish, so that way it doesn't pass me by, that the season doesn't just pass me by. So I have been spending some time writing down just all the ideas I have, and really putting together a vision board, and just kind of daydreaming about what I want to do this fall. And I can't wait to share with you guys, and hopefully this inspires you to maybe do something special and festive this season. I was inspired by one of my favorite vloggers. Her name is Allison, and I'm gonna link her below because she is amazing. I get so much inspiration from her, and so she's who inspired this video. She's just a ray of sunshine, and I really love her a lot. So go follow her, and thank you to Allison for this idea. I have been getting all my fall decor out, and I just spent some time with you guys decorating my hutch. I even have my pumpkin spice earrings on to get me in the fall mood. But let's dive into our first fall topic, which is crafts. All right, so crafts are just a fun way to get creative and, use your imagination and make something, take something that's just nothing really and make it into something beautiful. And that's why I love crafting. And it's usually a pretty inexpensive way to make cute decor items. So the first actually craft I did already was in my last vlog. We did some DIY leaf branches that I decorated above my kitchen cabinets. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. I've already done that craft, which is really fun and super easy. And I think it cost a total of like maybe $2 to $3 for that craft. So you guys have to go do that craft. I want to do some clay crafts. I've been seeing that if you buy air dry clay, you can make so many different things. So I want to make leaf trinket bowls. I want to make maybe some fridge magnets. I really love that idea. I've been seeing that on Pinterest a lot. I really want to do candle decorating with napkins. Have you guys seen? It's super cool. You buy these paper napkins, the cheap kind, and you actually tear apart the design. So you want to get a napkin with a design on it. You tear apart the part with the design, and then you wrap it around a candle, and you put Mod Podge over it, and you seal it, and it actually can make so many beautiful designs. So that's just like a no-brainer, super easy, gonna be really fun. It'd be really fun to do some of these crafts with some of my friends too. And then I wanna do this twine and cinnamon stick pumpkin. So my sister actually sent me this, but if you get twine and cinnamon sticks, you can actually make little pumpkins that are adorable. So definitely want to soak in all of those fall crafts this season. And I hope you join me for that too. All right, moving on to activities. So I think that experiences are so worth the investment of time. And I just want to experience lots of different things this season. So I really want to go to local fall festivals and farmers markets. There's a farm nearby that has pumpkin patches, and my local mall puts on a lot of events for the season. So really want to soak up all of those activities and just get out and about in the community, and just take photos and dress up cute. I want to wear all my thrifted outfits and go to these different activities. And what's especially fun is that I'm gonna have some family visiting at the end of this month, so we will definitely go with my nephew and my sister, and we'll have to do all of that fun stuff together because it's more fun with people. Okay, reading. So I'm not a huge reader. However, I do have the classics that I just love to read. And my favorite story fictional story of all time is Harry Potter. I read the books in high school and I loved the movies. It is such a magical story. It is so imaginative and just heartwarming, and the characters, I mean, it feels like a real world, and I absolutely love that series. It's like super near and dear to my heart. So my goal is to start reading those books again, because they are perfect for fall. Because if you have ever seen the movies or read the books, you know that the students start school again at the beginning of each book. And so it's always starting at the fall season and it goes through Christmas. And I just want to make cozy atmospheres and, read and get immersed in this wonderful world. I'm gonna really be intentional about making myself a little cozy area, maybe going to some coffee shops and reading, going to the library and reading, making myself some hot tea, sitting down, and really getting into a space of being submerged in the book, because it's, a little bit better of a way to spend my time rather than scrolling or just wasting my time. So I would love to do that. If you would like to read along with me, that'd be great. Baking and cooking. So I think this is a great way to embrace the season, changing out and trying out recipes that fit with the seasonal ingredients. I think it is a great way. So I think soups are very comforting. I love making coffee at home. It's so much cheaper than going to the stores. But I definitely want to try out some recipes, make my own pumpkin cold foam, make my own maybe pumpkin sauce. I've seen a lot of easy recipes online, so I definitely want to make some fall coffees at home. I would love to try and make some pies. I maybe have made like a couple pies in my lifetime, but I really haven't perfected that. So I thought like a classic apple pie would be nice. Pecan pies are really good, maybe like a maple pecan. And I'm obsessed with cookie butter. This actually goes along with the iced coffees too. But anything cookie butter, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like the Biscoff cookies in a butter form. It's my favorite of all time. So I would love maybe like a cookie butter pie, like with some sort of, pumpkin infusion. That would be so good. Oh, but anything cookie butter. And then I just want to make some cookies. I'm gonna have to make cookies for I teach piano lessons, and so their reward, if they practice a certain amount, I can make them homemade cookies. So I definitely want to make them something fun for the fall, maybe some spiced pumpkin cookies, brown butter chocolate chip, all of that is just delicious. And then finally, I want to do some hot ciders, simmer pots. A great way to make your house smell like fall is, candles are great and all, but you can also do a simmer pot. And so you get your Dutch oven, fill it with all these ingredients, oranges, apples, cinnamon, spices, and you just create your own simmer pot to just fill the house. And I think that is a really fun way, especially when you're hosting, especially when you just want it to smell like fall. So I definitely want to do that. So those are my baking and cooking goals. Can't wait to show you guys all that, and hopefully it all turns out well. This next topic might be my favorite. My travel plans. We are going to be traveling out west to Colorado. My husband and I are going to travel out there, and it's going to be our baby moon because it's the last trip we're taking before our baby girl comes in November. So we are going to fully embrace that. My husband actually works in the hotel industry, and he travels a lot for work. So this is a work trip for him during the week, but on the weekends, he and I are going to go to Aspen, Colorado the first weekend, which I've heard is one of the most gorgeous places around. And then the second weekend, we're gonna spend some time in Denver. So I've got lots of plans for those weekends. But then during the week, while my husband's at work, one of my best friends, Grace, she lives in Colorado Springs, and so I'm going to stay with her, and we are going to have some adventures together. So this trip is just, I've been looking forward to it for a long time, and I can't wait to share you what we're gonna do there and how we're gonna embrace fall out west. And I can't wait to make a vlog about this. It's gonna be such a fun travel vlog. For the weekends with my husband, we definitely want to hit up apple orchards, because I don't think we have apple orchards really in Florida. It's more of a, you know, northern or western thing. So we are going to do that, and I would love to take some photos. I'm not sure if the leaves will be quite changing yet, but we want to definitely go on some beautiful drives, some hikes. Maybe not crazy hikes because I am 31 weeks pregnant, but just we want to get out in nature and see, you know, the different foliage in the leaves. And I would love to maybe bring home some leaves and see if I can preserve some of those to use, you know, because we don't have like the traditional fall foliage here. And then we're also gonna go to a Colorado college football game. That will be fun vibes. I think my husband has been following the team this season, so I mean, what's more fall than football games? And that's gonna be really fun. So those are kind of some of the plans that we have for the weekend. And then during the week when I meet up with Grace, we're gonna have so many fun adventures. We are going to have a lot of fun. First and foremost, we are going to go thrifting. In Colorado, there are so many great thrift stores. It's just a little bit different than Florida. Like, there's just really good stuff you can find. So we're gonna thrift a lot. We're gonna do hopefully some fall crafts together. Definitely checking out the local coffee shops. That will be a really fun thing to do together. And then Grace is an incredible photographer. I will link her below, her Instagram. You guys have to go check her out. She is so talented. So I'm sure that we'll take, you know, some fall pictures together, and, you know, that will probably be a part of it just because we want to go around and really do a lot. So we'll take some fall pictures. But I cannot tell you how excited I am for this trip, this last little baby moon. It's just going to be so magical, and I can't wait to bring you guys along. Lastly, I have created a autumn ambiance Spotify playlist. I will share that with you guys. I'll post a link in the caption so you guys can listen to that, put that on if you want to get in the fall spirit. Hopefully you can cozy up to that, make yourself some coffee or tea, and just embrace that. I put that on while I was decorating, and it was so just magical. Music makes everything better. So I will share my Spotify playlist with you guys. Well, this has been really fun doing some autumn inspiration planning and just really daydreaming about how we want fall to play out this season. And I really hope this inspires you to get creative and embrace all that this season has to offer.